Hey, it's Tammy Jersey Roberts. I'm sure you know me by now. Anyway, functional nutrition counselor, and welcome to Module 3. We're going to be talking about how to reduce chemicals in your home and in your life. So let me just get right into it. Living holistically, reducing chemicals in our home. Okay. This is actually easy to do, and many of you may already be doing this, but I'm hoping that you do find some tips here. So I definitely want you to leave your comments and questions about this in the Facebook group. So again, Tammy Jersey Roberts, certified functional nutrition counselor. You already know this. We're going to be talking about, the simplicity of natural remedies and reducing chemicals in your home. So let's just go for it. So what to expect? In order to live a more natural lifestyle and become someone who takes a more holistic approach to life, that requires reducing chemicals in the different products that you use around your home. So today we're going to be talking about things like easy, natural ways to clean your home and how to eat cleaner to reduce chemicals in your food. So let's dig in and learn a little bit more about some of the different ways to reduce chemicals, including in your cleaning products, your skincare products, and even in your food. Again, the disclaimer, I'm not a doctor or mental health professional. So if you need one of those types of people, if you need attention, medical attention, seek out a medical professional or a mental health professional. Especially do that before you make a lot of dietary and lifestyle changes. You want to clear it with your doctor or your mental health professionals. So how to reduce toxic chemicals. We're going to be talking about a variety of ways to lower the amount of chemicals in your home and to live more naturally. So the very first one up, I'm just going to go right for it. You don't need fragrance. One of the easiest ways to reduce the amount of unnecessary chemicals in your day-to-day life is by getting rid of the chemical fragrances. For example, the spray you use to dust your wood, furniture, perhaps, it probably smells like citrus, lemon, or orange or something. This scent is an added ingredient, and it's likely that it's not natural and it's unnecessary. Fragrance is often found in skincare products, cleaning products, laundry detergent, and so many other items that don't need fragrance. So use natural cleaning supplies. Use natural ingredients to clean more effectively and efficiently and less expensively than purchasing over-the-counter natural, and you can purchase over-the-counter natural and organic cleaning products. This is a great way to reduce the amount of toxic chemicals you're using. Start replacing your current products whenever you run out with more natural products. When a cleaning product runs out, such as your all-purpose cleaner, just look at a more natural option and use natural cleaning ingredients like vinegar and baking soda. Vinegar and water is fantastic. My grandma used vinegar on everything. It's a very good cleaner and it's very inexpensive. So check your makeup and your skincare products. Check the ingredients on your makeup, your hair, your skincare, and your beauty products. These may also contain added toxins or chemicals. And you've probably heard me talk about a classification of toxins called obesogens. These are the toxins that most likely will get stored as fat if your liver is not releasing all of them. They just circulate in your blood and they end up in your fat. And they're called obesogens because they contribute to obesity. And a lot of them are found in makeup, hair, skincare, and beauty products. Some toxic ingredients to avoid are sodium lauryl sulfate and parabens. A lot of companies make more natural and organic products, if you're not interested in making your own. So choose organic foods whenever possible. Choose natural and organic as much as possible. This can reduce your waste and support your local farming communities. When choosing foods from the grocery store, look in the organic produce. Don't choose anything pre-cut as it contains extra plastic containers sometimes that you don't need. And pay attention to ingredients of anything canned, or if it comes in a box, or what they say is if it has a barcode on it, it probably has some kind of chemical preservatives in it. Easy, natural ways to clean your home. Everyone wants to have a clean home, but if you're looking to live a more holistic life, it might take time to switch to natural cleaners. Your commercial cleaner products are often filled with chemicals and additives that don't help clean your home, any better, and they contain unnecessary ingredients. So here are some easy and natural ways to clean your home. Easy changes to make right now. You can use microfiber cloths. These are gentle and they don't need much water, much more than water and a little baking soda for scrubbing. They are kind to the environment and they're reusable. You can just throw them in the washer and clean them with just water. Stop buying scented products. Instead, find natural ways to improve the smell of your home, like essential oil diffusers. They're just wonderful. Vinegar and citrus is the perfect combo. Perfect for light cleaning and disinfecting. These work together great for cleaning your windows, wiping down countertops, and even mopping floors. But of course, if you have wood floors, test this before you put citrus on them. Make a habit of cleaning up, as you go. Reducing how much scrubbing you need to do by rinsing dishes when you put them in the sink or the dishwasher, wiping down counters, right after you cook, and just make sure cleaning and your cooking experience so much better. You just clean up as you go, and rinsing your shower walls more often. You're not going to have to scrub them as often if you just rinse them a little bit, and you can even wipe them with a microfiber cloth when you're finished taking a shower. Just makes your life so much easier just to do it as soon as it happens. Natural cleaning products that you can make at home. Now, for some more natural cleaning products, here are some that you can just make right at home. You can deodorize with baking soda. It's excellent for scrubbing and for deodorizing. It absorbs odors. Sprinkle it, a little in your bathtub, your toilet, or your garbage can, and let it sit for a bit, and then, just rinse it with water. All-purpose cleaner. Make your own with 1 part of distilled vinegar, 1 part water, and the rind of 1 lemon, to a spray bottle. And just be careful about using the acidic products, on granite or marble or wood floors. I mean, if you're going to be using anything acidic like lemon or orange, then limes too, you just need to, test it on certain surfaces that, could absorb that and could discolor things. So you don't want to do that. You want to be careful and make sure you're just testing everything like that. Eat cleaner to reduce chemicals in your food. So many processed foods contain chemicals, additives, MSG, and so many more ingredients that you don't want to digest. And a lot of times your digestive system can't even digest it. And they're just completely unnecessary. That is why eating a clean diet is recommended so often. Types of food additives. Oh my goodness, probably, I don't even know which ones of these are the worst, but it's very, very common to have high fructose corn syrup. This has been outlawed in a lot of countries because it is so harmful to us. This additive, makes your food sweeter. You find it in ketchup, barbecue sauce, sodas, all kinds of salad dressings. And it's even used in foods that they don't even need to be sweetened. Nitrates and nitrites. These are often found in deli meat and other processed meats. They have been linked to higher risk of certain cancers and high cholesterol. So it's not necessarily the meat, it's how the meat was processed. Could make your cholesterol higher. Food coloring. These change the color and the brightness of the food to make it look more appealing. And you might see ingredients like yellow 6 or red 40. These are chemical food dyes and they're totally unnecessary. And almost everyone has some type of intolerance or sensitivity to them, especially children. So definitely check for any kind of food colorings and just avoid those foods. So when to choose organic? Will you be eating the skin? So bananas get peeled, which means it doesn't really need to be purchased organic if you're budgeting. Fruits and vegetables like apples and pears, you typically do eat the skin. So in this case, it might be better to choose organic. So if you're going to be eating the skin, then yes, you want to choose organic if you can. If you're not going to be eating the skin, bananas, avocados, certain citrus like lemons, oranges, grapefruit, things like that, you may not need to buy the organic. So the Dirty Dozen, you may have heard of this in the Facebook group because I've shown a video quite often about this. It's actually got the highest number of views on my YouTube channel. There's a list known as the Dirty Dozen. It comes out every year that includes 12 fruits and vegetables that tend to have the most pesticides. They're sprayed the most heavily. So if you can purchase these organic, that is highly recommended. They include spinach, kale, strawberries, grapes, cherries, peaches, apples, nectarines, celery, pears, potatoes, and tomatoes. And usually red peppers are the baker's dozen, the 13th one. So there you go. Dirty Dozen. I believe their website is ewg.org. That's environmentalworkinggroup.org, EWG. Eggs, meat, and fish. Beyond produce, it's also a good idea to go organic farm fresh, wild, pasture raised with things like eggs, meat, poultry, fish. Um, it's probably some other things in there, but for those, you just want to, I've made a separate video in my clean shopping tour that goes into a little bit more depth about these items, but you definitely want to look for the cleanest sourced meats, eggs, and fish. So when you can afford it, lastly, don't understand the importance of sticking to your budget. You don't want to just go crazy buying every single thing organic and way more than you can afford, because the whole idea is for you to save some money and be eating better, eating more holistically, living a simpler life. And so you don't want to go broke doing it. This allows you to have extra money for other areas, of your new holistic journey. So if you can't afford organic or it just seems way too expensive that week, don't worry too much about it. You can always wash your produce, which I recommend to do if you buy it organic or not. Give it a white vinegar bath. Just fill up your sink with water, pour in a little bit of white vinegar, maybe quarter cup, depending on how much water and how much produce, and just let it soak in there for, 10, 15 minutes or so. You might want to take a little scrub brush and just wipe off any dirt that's on there and then just let it dry. Of course, there's some things you don't want to wash until you're getting ready to use it, which one thing would be lettuce, spinach, kale, because otherwise, I guess you could just prep it and wrap it up in some paper towels and put it in a plastic bag, and maybe it won't get too soggy. But that's typically the issue, is that it just gets too wet soaking in the water like that. So, don't worry about it. Just do your best, with what you have. Do your best, with what you have. And that's really living holistically, living simply. Know that you're eating whole foods is better than fast food and packaged food any day. And most of the time, the fast food right now is way more expensive than buying whole foods, if they're organic or not. The fast food prices have went sky high because, especially in America, people are just addicted to them. So that was Module 3, reducing chemicals in your home and in your life. And if you do have any questions, just message me or put it in the Facebook group, and I'll be happy to answer any questions the best I can. And the rest of the group can always chime in too. So thank you. That was Module 3, reduce chemicals in your home. Coming up is Module 4, holistic living and your emotional health. Love this one. Thank you. I'll see you soon in Module 4, your emotional health.